Hey guys, this is unbelievable. Huawei's done super well again and I still can't believe that they've been able to make a 60 megapixel selfie camera phone. Now, luckily I'm one of the few chosen to get my hands ASAP into the world's best selfie camera phone. This is the Huawei Nova 10. Let's go! Major thanks to Huawei for sending this Huawei Nova 10, and I bet everyone that's watching this video knows who Huawei is. They're simply the best tech brand out there. But I'm so excited to get my hands ASAP into the world's best selfie camera phone. So let's see what's inside this box. First that we can see is its premium and elegant looking curved display,
which was back then exclusive only to the 40,000 to 50,000 and above phones.
But I'm just so happy that they've implemented the curved display to their Huawei Nova 10. This is just pure elegance.
Additionally, 120Hz refresh rate makes navigating your phone, browsing, and scrolling through your favorite social media platform way smoother.
It's buttery smooth, so pleasing to the eyes. And with a 300Hz touch sampling rate, geez, I am speechless. But wait, the screen's elegance doesn't just end there, for this one is OLED with HDR10, and that's providing more accurate colors.
Blacks are more blacks, colors are more vibrant. Moreover, this Huawei Nova 10 has a P3 wide color gamut for a wider range of colors.
The Huawei Nova 10 has this iconic ultra-thin design, and it is the slimmest Nova phone that Huawei has ever produced.
In comparison to the usual phones out there which have abruptly around 7.5 millimeters of thickness, this Huawei Nova 10 amazingly has upped these standards with a thickness of only 6.88 millimeters, which is super thin that I can easily put this into my pocket.
And this one isn't hefty at all, weighing only at 168 grams.
It is very light, so carrying or using this phone for hours of browsing, streaming, or just social media things are not that tiring at all. Definitely, the pressure from carrying thick and hefty phones is long gone with the Huawei Nova 10.
This is pure innovation. In fact, this is probably the slimmest phone in the industry. I'm in awe. I love it. What impresses me more in the design aspects of this Huawei Nova 10 is this star orbit ring that Huawei calls. It is basically the exterior housing of the rear cameras of this Huawei Nova 10.
Now, the star orbit ring has this shiny exterior which looks exquisite. It's super classy.
So fashionistas, keep an eye on this Huawei Nova 10.
In addition to that, the star orbit ring right here makes finding or locating the main 15 megapixels RYYB Ultra Vision camera way easier. For its simplicity, the 15 megapixels camera is placed inside this shiny circle in this star orbit ring.
Awesome job, Huawei. Now, let's move on to the more exciting part of this phone, the cameras. But I want to put my focus first on what may be its more exciting feature, the best feature that we have in this Huawei Nova 10. And it is this 60 megapixels front ultra wide camera. I mean, there is absolutely no one in the smartphone industry right now that over 60 megapixels. Even the iPhones out there don't have no 60 megapixels, right? And it's only Huawei that offers such 60 megapixels front ultra wide camera. So yeah, let's talk about this one first.
In addition to that, this Huawei Nova 10 has True Beauty Selfie in a wide range to give you better looking selfie shots. This is purely an SLR level camera, and I am just stunned. This 60 megapixels SLR level front camera even has super night selfie for better looking shots in the dark or nighttime. And what's even more mind-boggling is they've been able to fit the 60 megapixels SLR level front camera in such a tiny space, which is again mind-boggling. Plus, due to its tiny punch-hole occupation of its screen, it does not obstruct my view of the gorgeous display.
I mean, who would have thought that this tiny circle thing is a 60 megapixels front ultra-wide camera, right? Though, the Pro Windows variant's punch-hole design is different from the standard Nova 10, but I'll be showing you on the screen to have a better representation of it. Now, let's take more snapshots with this 60 megapixels front ultra wide camera and with True Beauty Selfie and Super Night Selfie capabilities. Moving on to the back cameras, this Huawei Nova 10 houses this triple camera setup within this star orbit ring.
At the top, we have the 8 megapixels ultra wide macro camera. In the middle, we have the 50 megapixels RYYB Ultra Vision camera. and at the bottom is the portrait depth camera. What's great about this one is that this camera shoots both wide-angle shots and super close-up shots of up to 2 centimeters macro distance. Next, we have the 50 megapixels RYYB Ultra Vision camera.
But what is RYYB?
It simply means that the yellows are given more attention to allow more light of up to 40% in shots.
Moreover, RYYB was only exclusive to Huawei's flagship Mate and P series, but this time around, Huawei Nova 10 has it.
In short, RYYB makes shots brighter than ever. This is useful for night photography, which is why Huawei calls it the 50 megapixels RYYB Ultra Vision camera, putting emphasis on the RYYB Ultra Vision.
And lastly, at the bottom is the portrait depth camera. Very much said. Here are some sample shots. Now, let's take a deeper look on this Huawei Nova 10's vlogging camera features. First, they have this follow focus,
which locks you or the subject, then automatically follows wherever you or the subject may be in the frame.
Next, we have the 4K portrait video for better background blurring with its advanced facial recognition. This is very essential to vloggers like me.
Basically, this 4K portrait video blurs the unnecessary background while putting emphasis to the subject, which is you.
And with its amazing performance, who needs iPhones, digital cameras, compact cameras, and even the very expensive DSLR cameras when you have your Huawei Nova 10?
It also has 4K ultra-wide front video, which is an algorithm that eliminates wide-angle distortions, which supports the fact that videos come out more natural and better than ever. Additionally, the front camera also houses 0.75 times to 5 times zoom video. Plus, it has front dual view video, which is still capable of up to 5 times close-up. Again, this is essential to vloggers. Lastly, it has front camera time-lapse, which is very useful in some vlogging scenarios.
And that's about it for the Huawei Nova 10's vlog camera features. This Huawei Nova 10's excitement doesn't just end at its camera aspects.
For the excitement extends to its very capable processor, 6nm Snapdragon 778G 4G. The said processor enables smooth phone usage with no lags, especially for gaming.
Though, I've been making a separate video for the processing prowess and gaming aspects of this Huawei Nova 10, so better stay tuned, subscribe, and hit that notification bell icon to get notified whenever the video comes out. But what's fast when it's burning hot?
So, Huawei has given this Huawei Nova 10 with a VC liquid cooling for better heat dissipation. Now, I can continue to use this throughout the demanding usage of each and every day with no burning worries.
This phone is a flagship for the youth, so Huawei Nova 10 has this dual speaker system for better stereo sounding.
For your Netflix, YouTube, or Spotify streaming, and even your TikTok things, and I guarantee that you'll be very satisfied.
Now, you can listen on your Huawei Nova 10 with sound immersion. So, let's hear it out. Additionally, what is all the immersion from its prowess if its Wi-Fi signal is weak? Gladly, with this Huawei Nova 10, we have the latest and greatest Wi-Fi 6 for better signal enhancement. The phone runs with EMUI 12, which is super stable and fast based on what I've experienced so far. And I can even say that this is one of the best, if not the best mobile software out there. But I know you're thinking like, but it doesn't come with Google. Let me answer that real quick. That isn't a thing or a problem at all. In fact, it isn't even a worthy question. Why? Because it has a very capable AppGallery. Now, what is AppGallery?
AppGallery has a lot of fantastic and top apps for a smartphone user like me and you to choose and download. AppGallery is simply the third biggest app store out there. The fact that this is just coming from its early years, it already has more than 432 billion downloads, and this will continue to innovate and rise over time.
Let me show you how to download and install apps in the AppGallery.
Now, to download and install apps or games on your Huawei Nova 10, you need to tap on this AppGallery icon, then you will tap on this search bar icon or this search bar itself, then search for your favorite game or app, then click the install, then you're good to go. And no need for worrying about Google Apps, you can easily find and download it on the AppGallery. Apart from the AppGallery's huge capability for downloading your favorite apps, may it be directly downloaded on the AppGallery itself or APK from the AppGallery, no need for worrying on manually updating such apps. AppGallery will automatically update it for you.
Oh, and by the way, AppGallery will auto-scan
Apps or APKs if it has viruses or malwares. So again, no need for worrying.
Now, with all the innovations, I think and I guarantee that Huawei's AppGallery will only continue to develop, grow, and innovate over time, and there's absolutely no stopping that one. And now I can say that Huawei really is the best out there. This Huawei Nova 10 is a huge and efficient 4000 mAh battery, and when the time comes for charging,
it isn't a problem at all, for it will fully charge in 38 minutes with its USB Type-C 66 watts Huawei SuperCharge.
Plus, this 66 watts charger comes inside the box, unlike other phones right now that doesn't even include a charger. Thus, this is such a great bonus for smartphone users nowadays. I think that the Huawei Nova 10 is a flagship phone not only for the youth, but a flagship phone for all of the ages because it is just super good. Additionally, the fashionistas out there might want to keep an eye on this Huawei Nova 10 for its looks are chic. And even the business-oriented people will surely love the Huawei Nova 10 for its just too premium and classy of a phone. Gamers as well might want to check this one out, though stay tuned for my in-depth gaming review that is coming soon. So subscribe, hit that bell to get notified whenever the video comes, okay? Now, especially the photographers, content creators, and vloggers like me will truly benefit from this Huawei Nova 10. So, if you're one of the people mentioned, check it out now! By the way, you might also want to keep an eye on its other variants, the Huawei Nova 10 Pro and the Huawei Nova 10 SE.
The Huawei Nova 10 Pro has a 16 megapixels dual autofocus front camera with a 100 watts Huawei SuperCharge Turbo, which also boasts an ultra-thin design with slim bezels. It still has the same 15 megapixels ultra vision camera and still maintains the 120Hz original color curve display.
On the other hand, the Huawei Nova 10 SE has this
all-new CMF 108 megapixels high-res portrait with the same 66 watts Huawei SuperCharge with a huge battery. Huawei Nova 10 SE also comes with an OLED 6.67 inches display with 9Hz refresh rate.
Additionally, Huawei's got the best customer support out there, and indeed, Huawei is the most trusted brand among all. So,
check it out now!
In conclusion, I think that the Huawei Nova 10 series is simply the best thing that we can have in this price range. For the 60 megapixels alone is the best thing that we can have here, and I think that this is the best selfie camera in the competition right now. And overall, I think this is just too great of a phone in this price range. And thus, I can say that this is the best and the ultimate vlogging phone that you can have right now. So you can
check it out now
in the descriptions below. If you somehow enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell icon for more of this content. This is Dren Zabala from GMYT. Thank you for watching. Let's keep on dreaming.